Well, hello, my peeps. It's Antoinette here, and it is here, the night when we have to make the chili for the chili cook-off tomorrow. The kicking it in ketosis chili cook-off. I'm inspired by this paleo recipe that's from, paleorunningmama.com. And she doesn't really have a name for this chili. She calls it the beef chili with bacon. That's what she calls it. She says it's paleo, dairy-free, Whole30 compliant, and keto-friendly, delicious, and family approved. This is a recipe for 10. I'm doubling it, but I'm also, doing it a little different. This is an Instant Pot recipe. I only have a 3-quart Instant Pot. So this is not going to fit because I'm doubling the recipe for, to feed all these work people. I'm using my Wolfgang Puck big ol' cast iron Dutch oven. So let's get started. Do you want to know how you get 2 pounds of bacon in the oven on one tray? This is how you do it. You make bacon twists. Because, I could fry up this bacon, bake this bacon, crumble it, and put it into the chili. But this is the easiest way to do it, is to make a bacon twists. I've just twisted them up like so. And then they're going to be very easy to make in whatever size bacon bits that I want. So there you have it. I have 1 pound done, and I'll show you the pan when I get the other pound done. I had preheated the oven to 400. Oh, it just now made it. So I got this all done 2 pounds before the oven was even preheated. Just twisting them up. I'll show them to you. This is how you cook 2 pounds of bacon on your broiler pan. So, alright, this is going to go in, and then I'm going to start chopping the veggies with my, my chop wizard that I love so much. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I flipped the bacon a couple of times, and I chopped my vegetables with the Chop Wizard. You know I love it. I wound up, because this does have, a measuring cup built in. So it looks like I have, it was 1 large onion. But it's an onion that was 3 cups. And then I have 2 red bell peppers. And that was about 2.5 cups. And then it called for 2 small jalapenos. This one's pretty big. But I did buy 2 of them. But I wound up only using 1 because that's too small. I think this equals up to 4 large. I just think 1 of these, this size, is enough. Even for my big double batch. I just want to show you these cuts. That Chop Wizard, I just can't say enough about it. Look at these perfectly cut. They're all even. Let me show you the onion. Grab some onion down here. Perfect chunks. I just love it. And it took all of about 3.5 minutes to chop up that onion and 2 bell peppers. The little jalapenos, which I de-seeded and very carefully cut. Those I did by hand. Don't make the mistake of rubbing your eye after touching those. I rubbed my nose. It was a mistake. Don't do that. All right, next, bacon grease. I'm gonna take, I love this thing. I got this for Christmas from my sister. I'm just gonna pour a bunch of bacon grease in here. I have the stovetop heating up. And I'm going to pour the vegetables and saute them in the Dutch oven. Let me peek on the bacon. Ooh. It's just about done. I don't want it real done because it is going to go back into the pot. But it's the last thing that we're going to add, and then half of it's for garnish. All right. We'll be back when the bacon comes out. Who's we? That's you and me. I separated the bacon. Here's my nicely cut veggies, sizzling away. And that looks beautiful. Okay, I'm going to add the meat. Now, I have the last, thank you very much, of that very, very lean hamburger that I had from Costco. So this is a great place to use it, is in this chili where I have other fat. So I'm going to put those two in, but today I bought another pound of some very high fat, 73%. It's, I think it is, yeah. 27% fat, 73% lean. That's about the highest fat that you can get at Pick and Save, which is also Kroger in my area. I'm gonna get those cooked down and then we're gonna add the spices. The meat is cooked about 75%, which is right where I want to be. So now I'm going to add the garlic. I'm going to add a tablespoon of garlic, minced. The recipe here calls for 3 cloves, but remember that's half the recipe. But I'm adding some extra seasonings, so I don't want to be, too generous on the minced garlic. I accidentally opened up this can of Kirkland tomato sauce. I thought it was diced tomatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. 2 cans of tomato paste in. Next, 3 cans of my diced tomatoes. Let me just stir it up real quick. I have this one 32-ounce container of bone broth. So we'll see how much this can take. I would really be looking for 24 ounces, but this is going to cook down. Okay. The first seasoning we're adding, organic ground cumin, 2 teaspoons. I have never used this before. Smoked paprika. And today I found this on clearance. Smoked Spanish paprika. This came from way over yonder, over there at España. See this little tiny corner of Spain. It's supposed to be special. So, it smells incredible. Ooh. Very different type of paprika. Very smoky. 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Well, I don't know what Miss Paleo girl was making, but this needs to taste like chili. So, I mean, I generally use a lot of chili powder. And, yeah, that was not enough. Ooh! Alright, that one's heaping and overflowed. So I'm just going to go easy on that. Alright. That should be much better. We'll find out in 10 minutes. I do like the ratio of the tomatoes to the meat and the other vegetables. So I'm good on that. It needs salt and it needs chili powder. But the bacon hasn't gone in yet. So I don't want to put too much salt in, but I am going to put in my Old Thompson's bacon salt. I'm really a fan of this new smoked paprika, but I'm not tasting it much in there, so I'm going to put in more of that. A teaspoon. And we have, it says half a teaspoon for half the recipe. So figure a teaspoon of chipotle powder. This to me is better than the chipotle spice that they're looking for. The adobe Mexican blend. Heaping teaspoon. Alright, I'm going to mix it all up. Let it simmer for, you know, a good 20 minutes. And then I'm going to come back and give it a taste and see what we need. This is the thing about chili and chili recipes. Everybody has their own idea about what chili is. And I'm not agreeing here with Miss Paleo woman. So, what's missing here? It needs a little sweetener. It's a big pot. So I'm putting in 3 tablespoons. I know this is going to make it magnificent. The flavors are coming together now. I have the garnishes all packed in the car. The avocado, cilantro, and lime. I don't know if that really goes with this, but we'll see. It's keto. I really wish I had a ladle that matched. Alright. I don't. Okay, I'm going to plug it in and put it on low all night. It's morning! And I tried the chili. And it's missing chili powder. I know I put more in. Chili is not chili without chili powder. So, let's see. It's 10 after 8. I'd be to work at 8:30. Luckily, I'm only 3 minutes from work. But we're going to stop at Pick and Save and go get some more chili powder. I'm home from work. It's Friday night. And look, I won first prize. It's solid gold. I know. I love it. I really didn't think that I was going to win since I was doing keto chili with no beans. So there were some that were really good, and some that not so much. I went and I tasted them all, just a spoonful of each, and a couple of them were really good, but mine, I felt like it was the best one there. Not because I made it, but because it had the most depths of flavor. It was flavorful from all those spices. So, yeah, I will proudly display my trophy right here for you all to see. Well, tonight I have to clean up this mess, if you could only see it. That chili powder was vital to the success of that chili. So I wound up adding pretty much a 1/4 cup in addition to what I put in there last night. I will link down her actual recipe, and I will also write down my recipe and guesstimate exactly what I put in there for you when I get around to doing that. I'm pretty happy right now. I'm okay with doing all these dishes. Alright, peeps. Thanks for stopping by for another video, and we will see you next time.